All right, AutoCAD problem number 4, the plate. And this is what we're going to be drawing and annotating to make it look like this. So we go to the web page, and first thing we want to do is we want to download the file and save it. Now I've already downloaded and saved it here. You'll notice that the title block is already set up, and here's model space. The other drawings we've been drawing in the title block. We are not going to draw in the title block anymore. Those first 3 drawings are just to get you used to using AutoCAD. So go to model space. Before you do anything, save as your drive, AutoCAD, and save it as the title block. I'm going to say title block 2014 and save it to your folder. First thing you want to do. After you've done that, the next thing you want to do is you want to do a save as, same folder. This time I'm going to call it the plate. And I'm going to save it in there. I'm going to type in save time. Just like oh snap, you just type it in and put it in. And set your save time to every 10, 5, 15 minutes. What this will do is it'll save it to your folder every 10 minutes. So if you open up a file, do a save as, save it where you want it to go to, do a save time, it'll automatically save to that same file every 10 minutes for you. So just in case we lose electricity or something, it'll cover you. All right. Now, instructions on how to do it. So I'm going to pull them up. So I've literally gone through, opened it up, download the file, oh snap. I want to select that. You want to make sure you're drawing an annotation. This is what we're drawing. Here we are. Things there. Okay. How do you set drawing utilities and how do you set your units? It's real hard. Right here. Utilities, units. We check those here because depending on different things. Right now we're doing decimal. I might be doing engineering. I might do architectural, etc. We want to be able to change those to what they need to be. Precision, inches. Maybe I was doing metric in millimeters or centimeters. So it all depends on what you're drawing and what you need to be using. So that's how you check that. Okay. Now we're going to draw the plate. We set it to 10. We're going to draw the line type and layers, etc. F12 turns dynamic input off, etc. So let's start by drawing our axis, our ellipse. I'm going to move this over to my right-hand screen and follow it. You should know how to do that by now, so you shouldn't have a problem following through. So literally, I want to change my layer to visible. I'm going to go to my ellipse tool, make sure it's an axis end. F12, see how the dynamic input's on? I'm going to hit F12, turn it off. 1, 5, 8.5, 5, 4.75, 7.625, enter. Excellent. So next we're going to draw some center lines so we have some pointer references. So I'm going to change it to center, line, straight across, and straight up. Now I actually want to take these lines and move them out a little bit. So I literally click on it and you'll notice those little blue boxes open up at the ends. Escape to get out of it. There we go. Those are called your node editors, and I simply use them to get them going. And now if I'm having problems with it being nice and straight, if I turn on that lovely little ortho mode, it'll turn it where it's perfectly straight. Hit escape to deselect. Okay, now we want to offset. We're going to offset it to what size? Okay, well you have to go back and you have to look at your measurement and you have to look at the drawing and see what it is. This first one is 1.5 and 0.75 and then so forth. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go offset thumb, 1.5, enter, over. Try again. Offset, 5, over. 7.5. And all I'm doing is hitting the enter key to bring up the command again so I don't have to keep clicking on it. There we go. And now I'm going to do the horizontal ones. So there's my vertical, there's more horizontal ones. All right, next we're drawing with a bunch of circles. So I'm going to go back to my visible layer, circle, and I'm going to look at it and I know it has a diameter. So I'm going to go to my diameter. I know it's right here, 0.13. Okay, excellent. Then we have 2 up here that have a radius. So there's one here at the radius of 0.19, one here at the radius of 0.19. All I did was hit the enter key to reactivate the circle command, and once I picked my starting point, the enter key again, because it's the same size. That way I don't have to keep putting everything in. We have one with a diameter over here, 2.25. And then now we have the big, well, it's often called the C, or the hot dog in the middle. And students will sometimes freak out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it. I'm going to go, okay, well, I know right here I have 2 circles of the radius. So let's go do those first. They have a radius of 0.38. Enter key, pick my point, enter key again because they're both the same size. And now I'm going to have a circle that goes here. Okay, how do I find that? Oh, wait a minute. It's got a radius of 1.87. So circle here, 1.87. Ta-da! I can also do radius, circle, and click with my mouse because it should go to edge edge. Okay, trim, spacebar, and start picking the parts that need to go away. Trying to make it look as much like the example as we possibly can. That's pretty good. Select these and erase or delete them. Okay, excellent. Next, I need to draw. This is 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, anyways, we're going to draw the octagon shape. So I'm going to go here, go find my shapes. There's my polygon. I'm going to start it here in the middle. Well, no, it's going to tell me. Notice down here it says polygon. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. It says, where is your center? Oh, center is right in the middle of the circle. It's going to be inscribed. Yes, so it's going to go inside the circle. And what is the radius of that circle? So I look at the drawing and I say, okay, it's got a radius of 0.73. Awesome, excellent. Oh, wait a minute, it's not going the right way. Oh crap, what do I do? Don't panic. Rotate, select the object, hit enter. Center point, up. Show you that one again. Rotate, select the object to rotate and hit enter. As I'm done, pick the point of displacement or your center point right here. Move the mouse up, click done. Now, I no longer need this line, and I need to move some of these center lines back. Remember, you can turn that ortho on right there. So I move those node editors and I pull them up. And so we want to pull it back. You can also draw lines and trim to it. There's always going to be more than one way to create a problem and draw it, even more than what I show you. And it doesn't really matter what method you use. All it really matters is, do you draw it and does it look like it's supposed to? That's what matters. So any method is correct as long as it works. Hit the escape keys and I'm done. All right, I'm going to save this right now, and I'm going to save it as that plate 2014. Because the next step is going to be putting it into the title block and dimensioning it or annotating it. Okay, congratulations. Finish the first part of the plate.